The return of the great American tradition, and we've brought it home to Chicago.
The contestants have entered the bareback bronc riding as well as the saddle bronc.
Home to the International Amphitheatre, heart of the famous stockyards, birthplace of the International Livestock Exhibition, which attracted thousands during its 40-year run. The Great American Rodeo, its roots are part of Chicago's history, and its future holds the promise of success.
And they're bringing it back to the International Amphitheatre, which is really nice. And so just trying to get people's interest, and they got a lot of special things going on, and I think it's kind of neat.
Some of the country's best cowboys come to compete. Our livestock is top-notch, and it attracts a competitive crowd.
Thurl Ladding, the producer of this rodeo, his bucking stock is unmatched to anybody's. It's an even herd, and so that's going to make for a better riding, especially in the riding events, barebacks, broncs, and bulls.
What has been done here, everybody's got nice specialty acts, and everything's put together real well, and it'll run real smooth.
Up and through, but here she comes. Very nicely. Very nicely done. Ladies and girls, the art of Roman riding and
Big crowds of rodeo fans came out to see our first annual performances, and judging from their enthusiasm, they'll be back for more. From the news media's response, we can expect more coverage this year, wherever the Great American Rodeo plays.
There's traffic of a different kind at the Chicago Amphitheatre. The Wild West is back, at least for the weekend anyway. For the first time in 6 years, there's a rodeo going on in the city limits. The amphitheater, once the setting for the famous International Livestock Show, relives its glorious past this weekend with the Great American Rodeo. The event includes world-famous cowboys, bareback bronc riding, and even some Old West stagecoaches. Here they come. They brought them all back to life for you.
Move them out. It's mass transit from the wild, wild West days in downtown Chicago. And no, folks, you weren't seeing things on Michigan Avenue today when that authentic Western-style stagecoach rolled down the street. The stagecoach, complete with real horsepower, cowboys, and even a dance hall girl, promotes the Great American Rodeo, or rodeo, at the International Amphitheatre, and that will be this weekend.
And we are planning an aggressive marketing campaign, complete with television and radio spots in Spanish and English, newspaper advertising, and of course, posters and handbills. Our promotions will reach more than 3 million people in the Chicago market alone.
I've never been to a rodeo before.
I think it's interesting. I think it's neat. I think it's pretty cool.
The sportsmanship of it all. So these championship riders, it was a must for them to be here because they knew it'd be a good toss for their money and it'd be a good show for the folks. And that's why they're supposedly putting rodeos competition into the Olympics, because it is a sporting event.
Your company can be part of the Great American Rodeo. As a sponsor, we promote your name in all radio and print marketing, all press releases and publicity events. Your banner is in the arena, and we make special announcements during the performance. Our event draws impressive demographics. Entire families turn out, and the audience is a mixture of cultures representing all ethnic backgrounds.
It gives a chance for people of a major city like Chicago to come out and see a part of the Western heritage, and just to see how things are done a little differently in the country.
Seniors and kids make up half the crowd, and we expect a strong turnout from the 18 to 30-year-olds this year. We plan promotions in country and western clubs, and always a big party after the show.
The Great American Rodeo is something that I'm going to have go year after year after year. I think the concept is great. It's there. The people really liked it. There was a lot of good feedback. The show was spectacular.
Oh, the horses!
Come join us. Be a part of the Great American Rodeo.